Drayton Manor's brand new roller coaster has begun to test, and yeah, even I forgot about this one. I think they've taken the Western theme a bit too literally on their social media pages because there is near to no promotion on this new coaster. It is like a desert. But what we do know is it's opening in 2024 and it's an Intamin lift and launch roller coaster with a Western gold mine theme. Yeah, but no, it has actually started to test, and yeah, the trains are going around, and don't even get me started on the chronological order of this track because I don't even know. But there is some extremely interesting elements. It's very low to the ground, very floaty airtime base. There's 4 carriages that make up a train with 3 two-seater rows per carriage, making there 24 riders per train. It's unknown whether there's going to be 2 trains, but I'm going to assume that there is. And let's hope it is so that we can raise a glass to the almighty capacity and the only roller coaster at Drayton that runs 2 trains. I love this little pop of airtime. That's going to feel great in the lap bars. Wait, let's rewind. What? Why is it going up backwards? Well, this is where it gets confusing. So obviously the train dispatches the station, goes down the drop, which, wow, Hyperia's got some competition, goes through the layout until it gets to this building in which houses are launched, and the train will come to a stop. We're assuming there's going to be something special in there. Then whilst that something special goes on, there's going to be a switch track behind which is changing to allow the train to launch backwards and back up the lift hill before being released and drop straight back into the launch and through the rest of the ride layout. It took me an embarrassingly long time to actually understand that. The director of Drayton did say that no ride would be the same, so it's likely we're probably going to see different sequences, which will be extremely exciting, and just seeing this launch down the lift hill has got me excited. When have you ever seen a coaster that launches backwards down a lift hill? Insane. The actual theming and landscaping of the area has actually progressed so much. There's painting of the buildings. Of course, the station building is actually huge. Look at that. And it's actually better themed than some other coasters that have just opened. It will be interesting to see how they theme that station into a Western theme, because to me, it kind of looks like a farmyard for animals. And quite a major piece of theming has actually now been installed. It's this. It's metal. It could be like a bomb, maybe that they explode the ground with to go and mine. Yeah, I'm just making it up. But no, genuinely, the landscaping looks really, really good for this ride, and it's really close to the ground. There's loads of trees that have already been put in place, so imagine when those grow, and also more theming to come. You can see like a little water fountain off to the side as well, which is really, really nice, and also this tunnel thing, which looks like it's going to kind of form part of the queue line. And talking of queue line, it looks like most of the queue is going to be under this coaster, and you're going to kind of go through the queue and you kind of look up and just see the train flying over your head, which will be very, very cool. And we're going to assume that the entrance is going to be probably maybe around this area. I mean, it would be pretty cool because this is quite a high portion of the track. And of course, if there's like an entrance sign there and you walk underneath it, it's a nice little welcoming to the area. Now, if we jump over to the other side of the coaster, you can see the interaction between Buffalo Coaster and this brand new gold mine, which is really, really good because obviously you're going to be able to see people on the Buffalo and see people on this and kind of wave to them, which will be very, very good. You can also see like a little bridge structure, which we're going to assume is going to be part of the queue line or exit or something to do with that. But yeah, I mean, at this point, you'd probably expect to see a bit more promotion on it. Like, this is a new coaster and barely seen anything on social pages, like some teasers here and there of the new coaster when it started to test as well. But apart from that, there's been pretty much nothing. And I think we're really, really nearing that opening date. Now, the big question is, when will it open? Well, let me get my little, I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Crystal ball, and give a little prediction. Well, looking at it, it's testing pretty often now at Drayton, so I'm gonna put a good bet on it being sometime in August. I don't think it'll be July. I think it'll be when the schools break up and when everyone's got loads of free time to actually go and visit Drayton. But definitely early August, between maybe the 1st and 15th, I would probably say. If it's not between the 1st and 15th, my crystal ball was having a bit of an error. It wasn't charged. I didn't charge it last night. Also, the ride is so quiet. Like, genuinely, like, it's so quiet. We need more Intamins, please. The colour scheme is so good and it fits the Western theme really, really well. And in terms of a name for this, we're not really too sure. There's rumours going around, the heaviest rumour it's going to be called Gold Rush, which would make sense. I mean, look at the trains, they've got like these axes on the front. It would make sense. But yeah, we're edging closer and closer to this opening, but we haven't even got a name yet. But you know, but genuinely, I think this coaster is not talked about, and I think it's going to be underrated, and it's going to surprise all of us. I really think this is going to be such a good family coaster, and potentially even the best family coaster in the UK, because some of these elements look interesting. Does it look a bit slow? Yes, but it has only just started testing. Plus, it's a family roller coaster. It's not meant to be thrilling. It's meant to be one for the whole family to go on. And I wonder if this will have a single rider queue. I can't imagine so. I think this coaster will take us all by surprise. I love Drayton Manor getting investment. It's much needed. And we had to sacrifice Pandemonium and Apocalypse for this, which was very tough emotionally. But you know what? Things have to change, and I'm just excited to see finally Drayton Manor getting a new roller coaster. It's about time. I love this park. It's one of my first major theme parks that I went to, and I've got pictures of me on the rapids when I was little, and it's just so good to see it get investment. And I'm very excited, especially for the theming. I think the theming will be outstanding on this, and it needs to be outstanding for the coaster to also be outstanding. But Drayton know how to do theming. I'm proper excited for it. Gold Rush, potential name, opening sometime this summer at Drayton Manor. I'm very, very excited for it. All I can hope for is a bit more social media activity, because it's been near to nothing. But thank you so much for watching, and yeehaw! I'm never doing that again.